This is Replicant Fish. Welcome back. Glad you could join me again. My, how good it is to be a man, wouldn't you say? You see, right now it seems as if the supermarket, the grocery store, has become the new hookup spot, you know? It's not the club and sometimes the gym, it's the supermarket. Tesco, Lidl, Aldi, Sainsbury's. It's become a new thing, hasn't it? Well, in my life it has become a new thing. As I've mentioned before, crisis love, as in the desperation many fall into during a crisis. So yesterday, I had a woman try to put some crisis love on me. Yes, indeed. Trying her hardest to get my attention. You see, some stores now make customers line up so that they do not have too many customers in the store and they can keep distance in this pandemic. So from the line and into the store, my God, this woman was trying her hardest to get my attention. Admittedly, she was okay, she wasn't bad. She was about a 7, possibly an 8 to some people, but she was about a 7, but decent enough. So I thought to myself, my God, this is so hilarious. And then she did something interesting, something I've seen enough times before. How when you don't show a woman your attraction to her, she then reconfirms it from or through other men. As she then went on to do. She then began to confirm that she was attractive to other men by then trying to get their attention to confirm that, oh yes, she is good looking. And I noticed all of this and I found it so hilarious. Because of my lack of interest in her, she had to reconfirm that she was actually attractive. But aside from random women when I leave my house and exes and female friends that I've known trying to contact me out of the blue, yeah, my God, I feel so good, so powerful in saying no, in saying no. Now some would say, my God, Fish, you're somewhat of a selfish bastard. And I would say, yes, you're right. Thank you for the compliment. You see, when you know the crap and you understand it, and you can see it coming before it comes, of course it then becomes hilarious. Of course it is then amusing, because you know what the game is. You see, because I know that if there were no lockdown, I would get less desperate female attention than I'm getting now. And that is my point. Because I know it's attention they want through desperation. For some, their loneliness, being stuck in their house with no man there. Good luck. But enough waffling. But still, on the note of desperation, from metro.co.uk, I'm a 38-year-old single woman and the biohazard has ruined my plan to have kids. Are you sure it wasn't your age? Let's carry on. Usually, I'm not the one to make New Year's resolutions, but this year I flipped things around and decided I would dedicate 2020 to finding the one. So she's on the lookout for Keanu Reeves, Neo. Strangely enough, Keanu Reeves is dating a woman older than this. Not sure why that's factual or germane to what I'm talking about, but yeah, let's carry on. I told everyone around me that even though I was not very interested in going out with anybody, and the thoughts of going through the motions of dating apps made me nauseous, it was time to get serious and give it another crack. Yeah, like it's a thing, you know? Let's just give relationships and having kids another shot, yeah? Let's just go for it. One would think a 38-year-old woman would be more rational, but then again, that's probably thinking too much. My method of leaving my marital status up to a que sera, whatever will be attitude, really, clearly was not working, considering I'd never dated anyone for longer than a handful of months. That's not surprising. As I've shown you many videos ago, many women don't actually have real boyfriends throughout their adult life. No, what they have are basically friends with benefits, men that are just doing them basically. But some of these women refer to those men as their boyfriends, whereas if you spoke to the man and asked him, he would tell you, no, she's not my woman, we're just sleeping together, and that's it. So understand this, men. Many women have not even had the proper boyfriend experience. They've had a man that's doing them, but they've never had the full boyfriend experience. And it's ironic. I've had relationships that have lasted for years, but because of my adamant choice to be a single man, I'm somehow a monster in comparison to a woman like this, who now wants to have children at a more difficult stage in her life to have children. Really, come on. And getting back in the dating game was not solely motivated by wanting to find marital bliss. As you can see, men, many women tell you this themselves. Just let them talk. but rather my very strong desire to start a family. Thus, she will become what? A single mother. You know, this is why as a man, when you know and understand a large majority of women think like this in some way or some form, it makes it easy to not want to even be around them. When you see the nature, when you can almost feel the dark side of the nature, the dark side of female nature, it does make one want to run for his damned life. I turned 38 in February, and it's foolishly taken me this long to realize that I'm living with a biological clock that is ticking impatiently, and that I should probably do something about it at 38 years old. Like Dave Chappelle said, there's no such thing as good 36-year-old cooch. And if you've slept with a 36-year-old woman, you know that to be true, but seriously. Come on. Seriously. Seriously. But then, the world turned upside down. The biohazard. The nemesis came for her. The nemesis biohazard blocking all these men from getting to her pure, clean, vibrant, and youthful womb. Oh my God. But seriously, come on. As the pandemic swept the globe, mingling with anyone outside of your household suddenly became forbidden. Let alone going for drinks with a random stranger to figure out whether he could be your future baby daddy. Oh my God, this is vomit-inducing nonsense. This is a 38-year-old woman. You'd think she were a teenager the way she's talking. Oh my God. To figure out whether he could be your future baby daddy. And there are so many men out there still thirsting for women as if it's something new. My God. Be careful what and whom you get into, men. Seriously, be flipping careful. The pandemic and devastation I felt when I realized I was now at least 12 to 18 months away from starting a family hit me like a ton of bricks. So do you see that she plans to find a man and conceive with a man in under 2 years? What level of rationality is this? What level of logic is this? And again, this is why I say to you men, to you bastards listening, be careful. Your intentions may be this. Her intentions may be something far deeper, far-reaching, if you will. Because for you it may be fun, but for her, this is a baby. This is life-changing. And many men get caught in this trap of wanting to sleep with a woman who seems thirsty and up for it, but her true goal, her true intentions are far deeper, as in a baby, as in messing up your life because of her wants and desires. My God. 2020 was going to be my year. I'd overcome hardships to get to a fantastic place, mental health wise. Yeah, so she was a crazy chick, not surprising, seriously. And I felt emotionally ready to take on a relationship. But now I felt terrified and defeated as I emotionally chowed into my lockdown supply of chocolate. I did the maths. Social distancing rules can be enforced for many more months, which would delay me meeting and vetting potential partners. But I know I'm not just going to walk out of the lockdown and find the one, Neo, Keanu Reeves, immediately. Dating and relationships take time to develop, and that's long before you even know whether you might want to start a family with someone. At my age, at least she's being honest, time is of the essence when it comes to not only fertility, but my chances of having a healthy pregnancy and embryo. Contrary to popular belief, fertility does not fall off a cliff at the age of 35, but there is a gradual decline in the chances of a natural pregnancy. And I've said that before. Many of us know this. I've shown doctors saying this, male and female doctors saying the exact same thing. And all women are not the same, so for some women it's a steep fall off a cliff after 35. A steep fall off a cliff, you know? And I want to make a point to younger men listening, to you younger bastards listening to this, because for some of you, an older woman like this would throw herself on you, give you all the attention you want, give you all the female validation you may want and need as a man, give you all the raw sexual pleasure you may want as a man as well. You know, being a more mature woman, a lot of them are somewhat looser and more freaky at that age, so they may teach you younger men a few tricks or two, but that's the point. The bigger trick, the bigger lie, the bigger deception. Because you may want fun, she may want a baby, thus messing up your life for the next 18 years plus, possibly. Now you see, older men, you older bastards, to some of you men, this is a young woman to you. To some of you older bastards, this is a young fertile woman. Seriously, come on fish, come on fish. This is a young fertile woman to you. And the same applies. This would be a younger woman giving you as an older man validation. Female validation. The overall point is to be aware as a man of these women on this romantic trip looking to start a family. Looking for a man. Looking for the one. Be he Neo or Jet Li. She's still looking for the one. As a man, never be a woman's one, because in being her one, there is a strong possibility she's doing a number 2 all over you and your life, crapping on everything you love and your freedom, trying to throw themselves on your table, especially in a time like this. In other words, focus, observe, remember. The world is yours. Have a nice day.